Hey guys, LordChaoticWolf here, and welcome back to another Redstone Corner. Before we get in today about what the video is going to be, I would like to let you guys know, go ahead and go leave that like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. We're almost 200 subscribers, it helps, and that way you can keep up to date with everything I'm doing today, and in the future. Maybe. Are you going to be that special? Okay, so behind me here, I have a villager breeder for 114 and plus that I would like to share with you guys today and show you how to make. We have the auto feeding system right up here, which just activates 2 observer clocks and dispensers we have here with a double chest storage for food. Now when you turn this thing on, you want to run it for a bit. If you want to use, this is a 12 cell breeder. So we have 12 breeding pairs, but they're going to absorb until their inventory is full. So if you're only wanting to run a few at first, and you're not looking to, say, connect this to a gigantic trading hole, then you probably only want to run it for a little bit and get these ones running. Or you probably, if you wanted to, you could shorten this, only make it 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Now, I got the idea of this placement, this bed arrangement, from one of Ray Works' videos. And I will link it in the description below so you can see it. It was for, I think, a 3-cell breeder he did when 114 first came out. But, anyways, down here we have the catch pad, where we went just a few blocks out. They're guaranteed to fall in the water every time. And then down below here, we have a storage for them. Now, this right here alone can hold probably 100 villagers or so, or more. And then over here, we have a minecart set up. Now, if you click the minecart and you have one going, it's not weighted enough to make it up to that powered rail. But if you have villagers in here, it will pick them up through this corner and carry them out here. So we will show you real quick. There we go, see? And then another one gets dispensed, and that one just goes flying off. But if it were to get bounced or anything on the rail, it would bounce back and then rebounce off this and keep going. So this thing here is made, and then also all that track is being powered off one lever, by the way. So if you place it like this, you won't have to have levers everywhere. Now, you can set this up so that you are having to press a button every time. What you can do is place a block under the dispenser here, and then place a button on that block and push it here. Or you can leave it like this, and it will auto unload all your villagers for you. I had did everything in mind of making ease of use so that you can just flood a bunch of villagers to an iron farm, or send them off one at a time to your villager trading halls, which now is easier and better to do because that way you can put a villager in, then place its profession block, its job site block, and get the villager you want. And you don't have to worry about a bunch of villagers being there and you placing a work block in front of one of them and another one down the road linking up to it. It makes it easier. And that's what I'm all about, easier. So let's head over to the build world and I will show you guys how to build this. Alright, we are here in the build world and I have the first row already set up here. Just to show you what it is. You want to have a fence post, start with 3 of them, 1 block apart, and then go one up and put a block on either side. And start off with just this. And then from there, you want to go ahead and do that. And this, put a fence post there, come out 1, another 1, fence post, 2 more, fence post, and then go ahead and place a block on either side of the fence post, breaking the one in the middle, And then you're going to make sure that this is 2 blocks high on every one of these. Come around, do 2 there. And then you'll want to come out 2 more blocks here and place another fence post. And then do your blocks on the corners, breaking that one. And then you just repeat that. Come down here, do the next one. Oop. Yep. Sorry. Come out here, come over one. And then from here on, you can just match it up with the other sides. So I'm going to finish this up, and then we will come back to do the center part and the drop pad. Okay, now you should have something that looks like this with 3 breeding pair to each side. And now we can place the beds in. So you want to start on one side. You can go ahead and bring the corner blocks up by 1 if you'd like, but you're going to have a bed on top of the villagers. I went ahead and pre-placed my villagers in. And then you can come around, place beds against these beds so that they line up. And then you will place beds on top of these as well, double stacking these ones, like so. And just continue to, if you find it easier, you can place solid blocks along here, so that way that you can just go through and do that real quickly. And do that. And then you gotta repeat it for all 4 sides, like so. Some of them it won't be even, and that's okay. It's gonna happen just from the way you choosing to place these. But you should be able to cover all of them. And then, like I said, place solid blocks just to make it easier, because trying to do that while shift clicking while flying is a little bit hard. But there you go. Then you are going to need some packed ice. You don't have to use packed ice, but I would. That's just my preference. And then we're going to come in here and replace the entirety of the inside blocks all the way around with packed ice, because this is where the items are going to flow that they'll pick up the food. And then when you're done with this, you simply take some blocks, bring it up, and create a ring on the inside so water doesn't go spilling out everywhere. Now, you will have gaps here, so you'll need to make sure you go around and place some solid blocks where needed. And then you have something that looks like this. And make sure that you actually get the beds placed right everywhere. Alright, so now to do the drop pad below, you come out on each corner, go out 2 blocks, and then count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then repeat the process on the other side and make your pad. So I'm going to do that, and when we come back, we will do the pad and the storage underneath of it. Okay, now that your pad is done here, you want to make sure you added that lip up around it. We are going to place in every corner block and a little corner slab like so. So you make sure you do that in every corner, like so. And then you're going to want to place a bucket of water on each one of those. And we do this in steps because, oh, by the way, you should come up with a 13 by 13 pad. And then we are going to come 1 block out on the side here and place stairs. Any kind of stair will do, but do 3, then 3. Sorry, 4, not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you should end up with a 1 block gap in the middle there. And then once you're done with these stairs here, You're going to come back through with water, and you're going to waterlog every one of these stairs. Like this. And the reason we're doing this is so that no infinite water sources get created and they can't get stuck anywhere. See? And now you end up here. This is your center block where they will flow down, but you're going to want a bigger hole than that. So I want you to then break out a 3x3 and place signs like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can do that too. And actually, we'll just do it right now. So you break out your 3x3, and then go ahead and place signs on top of each one of those there. Actually, you only have to go around the outside here, because that will block all of the water. And you end up getting this drop pad here. Now, we're going to take solid blocks again, and we're going to go into the corner here, and we're going to count down 7. There we go. 7 in that corner, and then you come to the opposite corner and count down 7 more. Oh, that's wrong. No, it wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, sorry guys, that could have been bad. So you count down 7, and then you connect it to make your floor. And you need to pick which way you're going to put the pickup. So we're just going to face it off that way for the sake of things. So then you come back through, place your solid blocks, make sure to place your floor in as well. And then this is where you are going to take some glass. And the corner you're having them picked up from needs to be like that. And then when you get to the 2 blocks up here is where you can start bringing it back around like that. You just got to have this 2-block corner with no blocks in it so that villagers can be picked up through the corner with minecarts. And then you just place water source in that corner opposite of where they get picked up from and finish filling everything in. And after this is done, we can put in the minecart pickup. There you go. So for that, you will need 1 powered rails, regular rails, then a dispenser, and some redstone dust. Oh, and you need 1 detector rail as well. So what you're going to do is come out to, and that is going to be a powered rail starting, which you probably want a lever to put there, or you can put a torch under it and hide it, but that has to be powered. And then we're going to come up 1, 2, 3. And it's going to be regular rail, powered rail, which has to be powered, and then a detector rail at that top block. And then you can come ahead, go ahead, do that. Bring this out however long you want it. And on this other side, you're going to put a block with a piece of redstone dust and you want a button, a stone button. So you put your redstone dust down there, button right there, and then you want to place a dispenser facing in right there. Probably be better to place yourself a guiding block, but we place a dispenser right there, and you can go ahead and grab hoppers and chests and make yourself a setup, because you're probably going to want a significant amount of minecarts coming into this. So all we got to do is go like that. Go ahead, place another one up top, And that will give you 2 double chests of minecarts. That's 114 minecarts. That'll probably do you good for a bit. Alright, now that this part is done, we can go, and to do with the powered rail thing, so you can power multiple rails with just one lever, if you want to see that real quick, we will go ahead and grab the powered rail. What you want to do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On that 8th one, place a lever, and then count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now this next one won't be powered. And that is how you can do 16 rails off one lever. Alright, let's go do the auto feeding part up top. Alright, now that we're back up top here, we're going to take a sign. You're going to go to the corner block, starting at a corner. Sign, water source. Then you're going to come down here on this corner, do it again. And then place another water source. And we'll repeat this, and by doing this, we will make sure that where the dry spots are, there aren't any villagers there to not pick up food. And then this will be the last one here. Another water source. And there we go. Now to do the feeding system, we are going to do a little something different, because if you've noticed by now, this one has come out a lot smaller. This is one block smaller than the other one I showed earlier. So I'm going to place dispensers in every corner facing into a villager, like so. And then once you're done there, go ahead and bridge across like so. You can break that one if you want. And then we're going to place a lever here. Nope. Sorry, that's not what we're doing. What we're going to do is place a block there. I need redstone dust. Now you're going to take dust and go it across like so. And you end up creating that right there. And you're still able to put your hoppers in the top for your food. And just run the chests inwards like so. And that will keep everything contained in this space. And then, like I said, we're going to line it up with that down there. So now you can go ahead and take observers. And then break that one out. And you will have yourself your clock. And you just take sticky piston coming off. Place it far enough away. Take your solid block. Put a lever on it. And there you go. That is the auto feeding system for the village breeder. And that in whole is the village breeder itself. Now I know it's kind of big and clunky, but you have 12 pairs of breeding villagers. So that's, upwards of anywhere from 1 to 12 villagers. More than one, obviously, but you're getting a max of 12 every, what do they breed? Every 10 minutes or something they can. And then you don't have to worry about feeding every single pair. You just load it up with the food, turn it on, and then you're done. And you even have a nice simple way of getting them out of there and off to wherever you want them. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. I had a lot of fun coming up with this and thinking of ways to make it just easier to do and use. You know what time it is, guys. Down in the description are the links to my Twitter, Facebook, and my Discord. And now even my Patreon. So, maybe go check that out and let me know what you guys think of it. I worked really hard on setting that page up. But I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.